Welcome to Tech Talk with Trevor Galbraith, a video podcast that features industry leaders and experts from the electronics manufacturing community. Recorded at major events around the world and from the studios of Global SMT TV. Now here is your host, Trevor Galbraith.
And welcome back. I'm delighted to be joined by Robin Ng, who's the CEO of, the group CEO, should I say, of ASMPT. It's lovely to see you again, Robin. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, so it must be quite exciting to be here at the biggest show in the world for electronics manufacturing and, seeing the massive booth that you have at the show. The global electronics and semiconductor industries are highly dynamic. How does ASMPT adapt to change and disruptions in the market? And what strategies are in place to ensure the long-term growth and resilience?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, especially in the semicon and the SMT area, the changes are rapid over the last few years.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think keeping close, our strategy has always been keeping close to our customer. Engaging them at a very early stage, you know the roadmaps for the future.
Yes.
Because certain devices, like for example, just give you some example, like advanced packaging or in terms of automotive,
Yes.
it takes some time for this technology or processes to mature.
Yes.
Before they go into high volume. So a lot of effort is spent at the early years. Sometimes it can take 1 year, 2 years before the device is going to
the market.
higher.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it does. I mean, the development cycles can be quite long.
Can be quite long.
Yeah. Now, ASMPT operates in various market sectors. Could you highlight the strongest sectors and what growth opportunities you foresee in these markets?
Yes, certainly. Now, at this current moment, we see automotive and advanced packaging, two areas or two sectors that we see growing faster than the rest. Like, for example, in terms of end market, we have automotive, we have industrial, we have consumer, we have computers, we have smartphones, for example. But the automotive segment are growing faster than the rest.
Yes.
Yeah. So our strategy is sort of geared towards supplying good solution. Yeah, good solution to the automotive space. And of course, on the semi side in particular, we see advanced packaging growing at a faster pace than the mainstream side.
Yes.
So we are also focusing a lot of effort in that particular area as well. Yeah.
What about the telecom sector? Because you were quite strong in, or ASMPT, SMT Solutions was quite strong in that area.
Yeah.
Is that another market that you're still actively pursuing, or do you see that having matured a bit?
Yes, talking about telecom, right?
Yes.
So you're referring to the smartphone,
cell phones and things like this.
Yes. So I think it probably has reached a stage whereby the growth would not be as significant as, say, compared to automotive, for example.
Yes.
It's still a sizable market. It's still a sizable market. Yeah. But in terms of growth rate, not as fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, advanced packaging plays a crucial role in the semiconductor industry. Can you provide insights into ASMPT's vision for the future of advanced packaging technologies and its impact on the industry?
Yes, certainly. We believe, we probably have the most comprehensive suite of advanced packaging solutions, not just on the semi side, but also on the SMT side.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. The advent of AI, with the advent of AI, they require a new type of packaging. And one of the tools that we have been seeing good momentum is in thermal compression bonding, for example. So we are, the leader in the space. So we are well positioned, to capture this opportunity going forward, because TCB or thermal compression bonding offers certain unique, proposition,
right?
For AI chip packaging.
Yes.
The other area is photonics, because most of these AI driven application go into data center. So in the data center, you need both the AI chip as well as the the photonics solution as well.
Solutions, yeah.
So we also have a set of tools we call photonic tools or silicon photonic tools. That we are a leader in that space, and customers are using our tool to package transceivers.
Right.
That goes into the data center.
So is that one of your other divisions within ASMPT?
It's under the semi division. In fact, it's based. This unit is based out of Regensburg in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, Industry 4.0 and Internet of Things are shaping the future of manufacturing. How is ASMPT embracing these technologies to deliver smarter and more connected solutions?
Yeah, certainly. I think for smart solutions or intelligent factories, right, a key component is really the software. Software not just at the equipment level, but software also at the factory floor level.
Yes.
So we have good solutions for both, right? So if you recall, we have a unit called critical manufacturing.
Yes.
That's doing MES. So there's a lot of synergy between this unit and also our software solution at the equipment level for both SMT as well as the semi side.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, critical manufacturing actually came out of the semiconductor side more, didn't it?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
So it must
Yes.
be a lot of synergy there for you. In an industry that's obviously marked by rapid technological advances, how does ASMPT stay ahead in terms of innovation and adaptability to meet everyone's needs for customers?
Yeah, I think R&D is at the core of our strategy, right? So, being in the high tech area, R&D is actually the bread and butter, right? So we focus a lot of resources and effort and attention on R&D, not just on current technology, but we want to look further ahead. So we have a R&D unit whereby it's like, they just look at 5 years, 10 years.
Yes.
What would be the technology of the future? So in a way, we try to anticipate and provide a solution, to a problem that have not existed yet at this point in time.
Yes.
So I think that's the mantra of our...
I think that's a great thing to be able to have, is that 5 and 10 year outlook, because a lot of other companies that are driven by private equity, etc., have got shorter outlooks, and they can't afford to do the development for a 5 to 10 year.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So, I was going to ask you that ASMPT has got obviously a diversified portfolio through these acquisitions. What criteria does the company use to identify potential acquisitions that align with your growth and strategic objectives?
Yeah. Of course, we have a 5-year, 10-year strategic plan. Yeah. So when we look at acquisition, the first question we ask is, does it fit into our strategy, right? I think the other criteria is really we look at before we make any acquisition. I think who is behind, that company. Yeah, that is also a very important factor, because we believe at the end of the day, you may have the best technology, but if there's no a synergy in terms of people, right? So you can't work. So we spend a lot of time really understanding who are the people running the company, before we make a move.
You've got to get the culture right.
Exactly.
And the person at the top of that tree is obviously very important.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah. So my final question, Robin, is sustainability and ESG. I spoke to both Ernst and Gunther about this as well. They're becoming increasingly important. How does ASMPT incorporate sustainability into its corporate strategy? And what specific initiatives are in place to reduce your environmental footprint? Yeah,
I think we have a number of measures. So we make it a point that, for example, in any R&D development, we take ESG concern into consideration.
Yes.
I think that's one. And in terms of electricity energy consumption, we are very conscious as well. So we have a number of measures to reduce consumption of electricity, not just in terms of, for example, the infrastructure consumption, but also in terms of energy consumption for our tools as well. Because the customers are increasingly very there are increased concern, our tools, the consumption, the energy consumption of our tools. So
It's important, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, because they're getting pushed as well. I mean, in Germany, for example, the government's asking companies to reduce their energy footprints by 20%.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
they've got to be looking to their suppliers to be able to help them achieve that.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And the fact that we are in photonics or silicon photonics, that's an area whereby we can also play a part in terms of energy consumption.
Yes.
Yeah, because photonics typically can replace electrical. So electrical consume far more energy than
energy. Yeah, it's more energy efficient.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fascinating area, but it's an important area. Not just for companies, but also for at the corporate level, because your shareholders are also looking at these things.
Exactly. Yes.
So it's very important.
That's right. So I think in the recent years, because we're a public listed company, so shareholders are also paying a lot more attention
To ESG.
in terms of ESG. Yeah. So basically, I think. As a responsible corporate citizen, right? So we also want to play a part in terms of environmental impact, from our business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I think you're in a great position at the moment. I know you've had a couple of very successful years, and I'm sure it's going to go on well into the future. But I want to thank you for coming in and talking to us about it today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So that brings us to the end of Tech Talk today from Productronica. I want to thank you for joining us, and please join us again tomorrow.